Okay, students. So now, in this video, we're going to discuss a report on fintech and digital banking. Okay, so little bit background about this report. So first of all, you should understand what is the fintech. Fintech is nothing but financial technology. That is whatever the technology we use into this for the finance world. That is fintech. For example, your credit card, debit card, internet banking. All these are the fintech. Further, now presently, you can say that your big data analysis and your blockchain technology, that is also fintech, part of fintech. Now fintech technology background, that is RBI set up a working group, and that group has submitted its report on fintech on submitted its report in the month of February. Now chairman of this group working group was Mr. Sudarshan Singh, who is the executive director in RBI. This is an important information for our exam perspective as well. Member, that is here, not only the member from the RBI but member from the other financial regulator was also there. Okay, that is there was a representation from the SEBI, from the IRDA, from the pension fund regulator as well. Next is IRDA. For your information, IRDA is nothing but insurance regulator. Uh, it's IRDA full name is Insurance Regulator Development Authority. Okay, so now it was constituted in July 2016. Further, a purpose of this group is to, of course, name जो है वही purpose है, to study the regulatory issue related to the financial technology and digital banking. Okay, so next is observation of this report, which they have submitted, that there has been substantial increase in the fintech industry in India, and this substantial increase, you can say 282% increase there in 2015 year, from 14 to 15 year, and it has reached to the 450 million dollar, 450 million in 2015. Further, it must be further jump. Okay, so now they have estimated by 2020. Okay, so the growth would be 170%. Okay, so that is around 400 such firms are operating in country, and their investment is expected to grow by 170%, which is a very great investment. But remember that we are starting from the lower base. Okay, slow base का फंडा होता है, यानी कि 100 से 101 बनना is just a 1%, but 1000 से 100,000 बनना it's just 0.1%. Okay, so एक lower base का concept है, इसलिए हमको थोड़ा growth ज़्यादा भी है. तो खैर एग्जाम के लिए हमें important है growth 280% and expected growth 170%. Investment in this company. Further, and recommendation by this group is they have recommended to introduce a regulatory sandbox and innovation hub to foster the financial technology. अब ये sandbox और innovation hub क्या होगा? It's basically is an hub where regulator enable the limited rollout of the new product. कोई हम digitally new product आने तो उसका एक limited rollout रहेगा, so that if कुछ नेगेटिव है तो पूरे इकोनॉमिक पूरे फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम को ब्रेक डाउन ना कर दे. दैट्स इज द थिंग. फर्दर रेगुलेटरी थोड़ा सा उसके ऊपर इतना ज्यादा रेगुलेशन नहीं रहेगा, सो दैट इट कैन बी रोल आउट फॉर अ लिमिटेड प्रोडक्ट, उसको टेस्टिंग कर सके. यह तुम्हारा रेगुलेटरी, यही आपका सैंडबॉक्स का पर्पस रहता है, इनोवेशन का पर्पस रहता है. हु इज गोइंग टू मेंटेन? देयर इंस्टीट्यूशन IDRBT, which is nothing but by the RBI only, their institution for development and research in banking technology. Okay, so that can maintain the sandbox hub. Now further, sandbox is done to ensure the new product does not possess any risk to the customer or to stability of the sector, and commonly referred to as the safe zone to test the fintech innovation. So this is an important thing. What is the sandbox? It has proposed to establish the sandbox. Okay, so next is here. Further, it has recommended one thing recommendation: innovation hub and sandbox for the fintech testing. Okay, or limited rollout. Further, next is your data protection and privacy law should be enacted. अब ऐसा है कि डाटा प्रोटेक्शन, ऐसा नहीं कि इंडिया में डाटा प्रोटेक्शन के लिए कोई लॉ नहीं, बट डेडिकेटेड लॉ नहीं है. ओके, हियर एंड देयर दे हैव मेंशन अ फ्यू थिंग अबाउट द डेटा प्रोटेक्शन लॉ और प्राइवेसी लॉ, बट dedicated law, there is no dedicated law for this thing. So they have recommended that dedicated law should be there for data protection and privacy. Next is further, there is already a white paper which is floating under the chairmanship of Justice B.N. Shri Krishna, who is talking about this white paper, this data protection law only. अब क्या हमें याद रखना है? It's better to remember this because the recent activity, आपका ये recent activity नहीं है white activity, but which they have proposed that because this is very much going to be remaining to the news up to your exam, so it's important and it's suggested that you should remember who was the chairman of white paper on drafting of the data protection or privacy law. Further, the recommendation: introduction of the tax subsidies for encouragement of the digital transaction. Okay, so you can read it that it's subsidy for the merchant who are accepting the certain portion of their revenue in the form of digital payment. अगर डिजिटल पेमेंट करें तो उनको सब्सिडी वगैरह दो ताकि डिजिटल बैंकिंग कैन बी और फिनटेक कैन बी फर्दर इंकरेज, फर्दर इंक्रीज द अवेयरनेस ओवर द न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी. अवेयरनेस तो सबका रहता है कि लोगों को मोर अवेयर करो फॉर द न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी. रेगुलेशन के लिए व्हाट दे हैव सजेस्टेड, a self regulatory body should be established for, self regulatory body should be established for the fintech companies जो अपने आप को सेल्फ रेगुलेट करें. These are the question on the basis of fintech and digital banking working group. So first question is, who is the chairman of the working group on the fintech and digital marketing? Whether it's Urjit Patel, of course it's not the Urjit Patel. Urjit Patel, who is the present governor. Sudarshan Singh. Okay, so answer should be Sudarshan Singh. Nothing great. Sudarshan Singh, who is an executive director presently. Okay, so Arvind Subramanian and Amitabh Kant, both are from the, one is from the, is the chief economic advisor present, another is the CEO of the Niti Aayog. Next question on basis of again fintech and digital banking. So you have to find out the what are the incorrect statement here. Okay, sorry, what are the incorrect statement that you have to find out. So group for this working report was constituted in 2016. Yes, it's a very much correct thing. Why? Because it was constituted in July 2016. So you have to find it incorrect. So A तो नहीं होगा. Okay, so now, okay, so this cannot be answered. Next is, it has recommended to set up a sandbox. Sandbox, yes, it was very much accepted as sandbox. So this is also not a correct thing. Okay, so now with that, our this has been eliminated. Okay, all are correct. Can be the answer B and D, B and C, and we have to see the C now. Now C says that it recommended RB to be the regulatory body for fintech. No, it is not recommended that thing. So this is a wrong statement, but we have to find out the wrong statement only. So this is our option. So our answer either can be this one or this one. Okay, this is cannot be our answer. Okay, so now next is, as a merchant, business is growing. Okay, so it's saying that as a digital merchant, business is growing, so it should reduce the subsidy given to them. Okay, अब reduce subsidy, already subsidy नहीं है कुछ भी इनको, तो reduce subsidy नहीं है. In fact, they have told that some subsidy should be given. So this statement is also incorrect. Okay, so now our answer would be this one. This one our answer, because this is incorrect statement. So this would be our required answer. Okay, now let's take the another question. Working group on the fintech and digital banking mentions something called as sandbox. Okay, they have told something as a sandbox. Now what does it refer to? So sandbox का मतलब क्या है, that we have to find out. But it's a digital solution to agriculture and soil power. No, although sandbox से लगेगा कि sand का कुछ है तो, but no, this is not the answer. Next is that department, sandbox is the department to increase the awareness about the digital banking to the social disadvantage sector, which is related to the, no, it's not the answer. ना अगर आपको ये नहीं पता कि विच इज व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ सैंडबॉक्स, तो आप तुक्केबाजी में इसका आंसर नहीं कर सकते. इट्स एन इनोवेशन हब टू एनेबल द लिमिटेड रोल आउट ऑफ द न्यू प्रोडक्ट टू द कस्टमर. सो यहाँ पर दिस इज आंसर. क्योंकि अगर आप ऑप्शन से, अगर यू डोंट नो अबाउट द फिनटेक एंड डिजिटल बैंकिंग, तो ऑप्शन में तो आपको यहाँ पर सैंड का वर्ड दिख भी नहीं रहा. ओके, तो वेयर एज दिस ए एंड बी मे बी समवेयर रिलेटेड टू द सैंड, बट सी इज नॉट एट ऑल. ओके, तो सैंड तुक्केबाजी में तो डेफिनेटली इट्स गोइंग टू बी रॉन्ग. आंसर शुड बी सी हियर. ओके, so now this is about the few questions on basis of fintech and digital banking.